Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys on how to send out PR emails to do free makeup or free videos for different brands and what you should put in the email that you send out. So I'm going to give you all the details and the scoops on everything you should put in your PR email or in your email to send out to companies to do PR promotions, as far as like free makeup videos, to get free products and everything in between. So if you want to get some info on that, please just continue watching. But before we jump into this video, please don't forget to subscribe before you go. I know some of you guys just come just for the video and you don't feel like subscribing, but it's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything and it's so super easy. All you have to do is have a Gmail email, which I'm pretty sure you do, and just click subscribe. That's it. So just click and subscribe to support me here on my channel, and click that notification bell when you want to be notified when I post a new video. So like I said in the beginning of the video, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 easy things to put into your emails when you're sending out to different companies to do like promotional videos or to get free products, to do videos. This video is strictly for new YouTubers or influencers who are trying to reach out to brands to get on their PR list, or even just do a free promotional video for them. A lot of brands love to send things to smaller, newer YouTubers because number one, they can get it for free. They can get a free video, and number two, it's fresh new content and it's showing that they are very diverse. You have to know how to reach out to these brands and let them know that you're here and that you can make an impact. And the ways to do that, I'm going to share that with you today and give you these 5 easy ways that I have been using to reach out to brands, because it's not just for free product, it's to gain exposure, it's to let my voice be heard and put myself out there, and also make some kind of relationship with different brands. So it's not just free product, because free product does not pay the bills, honey, but to gain some exposure and, you know, get acquainted with different brands. This is something interesting that you may want to do, especially if you do makeup tutorials or you have a YouTube channel that does like toy things or something like that. But whatever it is that you do on YouTube or Instagram or any social media, and you really want to get these companies' attention, you need to send out an email. So I'm going to just share that with you guys. Number one is, when you create your email, the first thing you want to think about is, this is very optional, but this is something that I did, is create a template. You can create one template for one specific email for everybody, or you can create multiple templates for different brands or different categories of brands, like makeup, clothing, toys, kid stuff. You know, you get the gist of it. You can create different templates or just one, and this is totally optional, just so you just can plug in the name and the date or whatever, change the basics of the email, and also any extra information that I give you today, you can change that also in your template. 2 things that you really want to think about when it comes to formatting and making this email is the font and spacing. That is the first thing anyone sees when they open your email, is the type of font that you use. I would use something that's very easy to read, very clear, and I would totally stay away from anything that's cursive, because it's kind of hard to read, and if someone can't really read it and it's hard for them to read, they're not going to read it. They're just going to skip over it because it's too hard for them to read. And also, some fonts, if you use something fancy that you downloaded, they don't really transfer over depending on the type of laptop or computer that that person have, or the software that that person has. So it may turn out to be something janky, and then they will not be able to read it anyways. So I would just stay clear and just use a simple font like Times New Roman font. It's easy, simple. You don't need something super fancy. The spacing, I would do something at least 1 or 2 space in between the sentences, not to make it too long, but I would really definitely make sure you have spaces in between the words and the sentences, nothing too squished together, because like I said, you want it to be clear and easy to read. Number 2, what should you say? The first thing you should say when you start talking, when you create this email to send out, is how much you love the brand. How much you love the brand, how long you've been using the brand, and what about the brand you love. So you want to talk about exactly what you love about the brand. Why is this brand important to you? Why is this brand part of your makeup routine or your everyday makeup looks, or one of your favorite products that's in the brand, you really want to talk about that and show them that you appreciate the brand and why you appreciate the brand. So after you talk about the brand, you don't want to go too much, like you don't want to give a whole paragraph. This whole email should at least be 1 page and not a full page. You want to get to the point. So after you quickly talk about the brand, which should be about 2 sentences, you want to go ahead and talk about yourself. You want to talk about your skills, your makeup skills, or whatever skills you are trying to present or trying to show. You want to talk about if you have a website. You want to talk about any achievements that you've done at the time. You also want to talk about your social media numbers. You can add in your numbers. You can say, well, I'm a growing YouTuber. I have this amount of subscribers. I'm constantly growing this many numbers a day or getting this many views a day. That's something interesting that they want to hear. And lastly, you want to also add in what you can do for the brand. Like, oh, I can give you free promotional photos, a free video. I can help bring in new people who never heard of your brand before. Your brand is small. None of these people heard of you, but I can bring my audience to your page, which will get you sales, something like that. You want to let them know what you can do for the brand. Next, you want to show appreciation. Like I said, in step 2, I talked about what you love about the brand, but in step 3, your appreciation is how much you really love, that they're doing for a certain community. Like Black-owned makeup companies, I love that they are representing Black women. They portray Black women. They have an array of products for Black women, so I appreciate that. And or if it's a woman-owned brand, I love that a woman is empowered. She's doing her own thing, doing something she loves, representing all women. So it's something like that. You just show a little appreciation. That can just be a sentence, and you can plug that in before you talk about the brand, after, however you want to do it. These are not in set order, so you can write your letter however you feel the need to. And number 4, you want to plug in a resume or your website. And what I created was a visual portfolio, like a makeup portfolio. I'm going to show you guys. Here's my makeup portfolio. I call it a media kit, and I made this like way when 2018 first started, so it's not exactly the numbers that is now, but I'm happy to share this with you guys. I chose a template that was very clean and simple, something that represents me and what I like. So you can see in the first page, just has my name, the media kit, what year, and just basically YouTube and what I do on YouTube. And I chose a picture that I really like. You can choose whatever pictures you want. And I have an about me page, which, like I said in the email, you can talk about yourself, but this gives a little bit more detail about yourself. And it's no more than maybe 3 or 4 sentences, just basically highlighting some achievements that I've done, just really quickly. And I chose a photo that was fun, that I liked. And the next one, just all about my numbers. This talks about my YouTube numbers, my monthly page, my viewers, subscribers. And like I said, this is old, so my subscribers have changed. You can update this every month, so before you send it out to someone, you can definitely go and update it. And it has the ages of people who view my channel or watch my videos. Now, you don't have to have a photo in every slide. This is something I just did because I thought it was cute and unique. Next, I did my collaborations with different brands that I work with, so they can see that, hey, I have worked with other brands, and that way they don't have to go and search my channel on my Instagram or my Facebook to see that I've worked with other brands. They can see that clearly here in this little media kit. They can see all the brands that I've worked with, and I also include that I work with other influencers and bloggers. Next, I chose to add in an achievement. And like I said, you can do this in your letter. You can also talk about the achievement, and here I just kind of went in a little bit more detail about the makeup class that I had, and I just shared that information and what we did. And I also put in a quote from one of the people who took my class. Next page is just my get in touch page, which just basically has my email, my site, my phone number, which I'm going to blur out here, but it does have my phone number. Lastly is my closing page, which is hope to partner with you, and it has my name and some cool pictures. So you don't have to do anything super fancy, and what I used to create that was Canva. I don't know if you guys have heard of Canva, but I love it. I use it for invitations and things like this, so you can definitely use this. I will leave a link for Canva down below for you to check it out, but this is a good way for them to see this. You're going to talk a little bit about yourself and your achievements documents in your email, but this is a good way for them to get a full breakdown of the full thing in this media kit. And it's a good way to show off your work because it's showing off my makeup skills in the photos, but it's also they're getting a little information. So the last and final thing is your signature. Font matters. Like I said in the beginning, the reading of their font matters, and your signature matters. You can add in a custom signature if you already have one. You could find someone to make one on Upwork or work per hour or something like that. You can get someone to make one if you know how to make one, or you can use a cursive for your signature, so you can just sign it. You can put your name. Mine is Jackie Annette, and then I can have my custom signature at the bottom, but choose a nice font for your signature, and that's it. You want to make sure you close out the email in a loving, caring, respectable way to make sure that this is something you're really into and you're not just trying to get free product, because at the end of the day, companies are sending out free product which is costing them money and expecting in return to get sales, to get subscribers, followers, likes on their page and everything. Also, this whole thing is just not for you to get free product, but it's also to let them know that, hey, I want to help you get sales and reach new people. End of the day, it doesn't matter how many views and comments and subscribers you have if you cannot send out a decent email to companies. And eventually you won't even have to. A lot of the influencers who are bigger, they do not have to send out emails. But until you can get there, it's all about first impression. And if you know someone that can just manage and do this for you, you won't have to worry about doing it. But until then, these are the 5 things that's been helping me to connect with brands and create relationships. And like I said, for me, it's not about free product, because I can go and buy the product, but I would love to work with the brand. And at the same time, product doesn't pay my bills. It just looks nice on the table, and that's all it does. I just want to help you guys reach out to brands that you love. I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. This is something that worked for me. I'm not going to say it's going to work every single time you send out an email. You may have to send out more than one email just to get a response back, and you still may get denied. But it's just a good way to gain some experience and let the brand know that, hey, I'm here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some information. If you have any questions, leave it down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.